Good morning, Education 1030 students. So this week we're going to be working in Chapter 3. So if we recap, Chapter 12 was last week, which we started learning about career choices. And we learned about how do we make the right career choices. And we even kind of dove in and took an assessment to really see kind of what our interests were, that career interest inventory, which was a really nice idea for you to get an idea of kind of maybe some interests or other careers you'd want to explore, just to make sure for those of us that were unsure, maybe it let you see you needed to explore other career avenues. So what we're going to do now this week in Chapter 3 is we're really going to be diving into how do we manage our time, our energy, and our money. So time and your energy, both of those are some of the most valuable resources that you have, okay? They're expendable. You don't actually get to have any more time than what you have. A lot of us have families, a lot of us maybe work outside of going to school, so we have a lot of responsibilities. So it's important for us to learn some strategies and some skills that really are going to help us manage our time and our energy so we can be more productive. So remember, the end goal is for you to have more work-life balance. So there are plenty of resources available for you this week that's really going to help you engage with the content and have a deeper, further understanding of the content. So I wanted to point something out really quick. Some people had asked me about the reading organizers because we've had a few of them submitted. You do not submit the reading organizers. There's only one time this semester that you will turn an outline in to me, and I'll let you know when that is. But the reading organizer is just a study tool for you to help you study on your quizzes and your exams. So don't turn those in. Remember, you're only going to be turning in the chapter assignment section, okay? And it'll even say chapter assignments. So for our assignment this week, you're going to be doing a discussion board. But before we get into that, I really wanted to take a second and show you your learning resources that's really going to help you, okay? So the first one I want to click on is the one that says Time Management Self-Assessment. So this time management self-assessment is really something short. It's a little assessment that's going to give you a good idea of topics that you really need to consider if we're trying to improve our time management. So this just is letting you see, and get you to think about, how am I using my time? Am I managing it the best that I can? So remember, whenever you're inside the content, you can use these arrows to click forward or backward to go through and move through the content. So I want to go ahead and click the next resource or learning resource for you. So this video is a really short video, and it's talking about managing your energy, not your time. So remember, this section's covering a lot in Chapter 3. It's covering managing your time and giving you appropriate techniques to help you. But also we have to look at energy. Where are we expending our energy? Are we being most productive? Okay, are you wearing yourself thin? Are you wearing yourself down, and are you going to have burnout? So it's important for you to think about not only time management techniques, but it's also important for you to manage your energy properly. So there's a video there. I'm going to click on the next link. The last video you'll see here is really talking about how do you live on a budget in college. So this is really something important for you to think about too, because we sometimes in college, as college students, we don't have a lot of money. So it's important for you to learn what a budget means and how can you be on a budget so you're spending your money wisely, okay? So this is a short video for you to watch that will help you go along with the section. So remember, in Chapter 3, there's three sections. There is the section on time management skills, there's a section on budget, and there's also a section on managing your energy. So make sure that you look and read all of chapter 3. Okay, so now I want to go ahead and dive into the chapter assignment. Okay, so like I said, this week you're going to be looking at managing your time, which is a big one in our section. So what I want you to do is I have a video here for you called Time Management Tips for Students. You're going to watch the video, and then once you're finished watching the video, you're going to respond to these questions. So I really want you to think about these questions and be honest. Okay, so think about, the first question says for you to think about, what do you use to keep up with your weekly schedule? So this could be like a planner or a calendar in your phone, or do you use another type of organizer and planner? I want you to think about this. Okay, so you're going to answer that question. If you do use some type of planner or a calendar in your phone, I want you to tell me about it. And what do you put in there? How do you use it? Do you use it for school, work, personal, all three? So kind of be specific and elaborate a little bit within your questions. Don't just put yes or no. The second question really wants you to think about your responsibilities that you have during the week. Okay, how are you trying to balance it all? What are your most important responsibilities? How do you balance those with school? So I want you to discuss that. And the last one is, do you make time for free time? Now, in the beginning of the video, I really talked about how important it was for you to have work-life balance. So really, I want you to think about free time. What does that look like for you? I know most of us don't know what that means right now because you have a lot going on, but if you get any time to yourself, any free time, what do? Do you make time? If you don't, put no. I mean, I want you to be honest, and I want you to elaborate a little bit on that question. Now remember, you do need to respond to at 2 other students' posts, okay? You look down here at the bottom, I even reminded and made a note of it. So when you're responding, I don't want you to put things like, good job, good post, I agree. I want you to add to the discussion. So I put some recommendations here for you in the notes. So I said to respond to at least 2 other students with recommendations, accolades, or encouragement on their schedule. So you have to read their actual post and then maybe give them some recommendations or tips that has to do with their schedule to help them balance their time a little bit or manage their time. You will also be completing chapter 3 quiz. Okay, so remember, both the quiz for chapter 3 and the discussion board will be due this Thursday, February the 9th at 11:30 p.m. Okay guys, so that's all I have for you this week. As always, if you need anything, reach out to me. I'll be more than glad to help you. Until next time, I will see you then. Have a great week, guys. Bye.